Footloose is back in the water. The rigger is checking my rigging, so I can get towed over the sandbank to finally set sail again to Curaçao. Yes, I'm on my way to get out of the Rio Dulce. My first stop will be kayak, Kamado. There's a rigger. You can check my rigging, help me with installing the sailor box. And then on Friday, with high tide, I got 2 boats, tow boats. And they will tow me over the bank and then I'm finally free. While the rigger was in the mast, Mauricio came by with some fish and he asked me if I had work for him. He helped me to get Footloose ready for the sea.
Sí, ese es bien. ¿Ese aquí? Sí. ¿Necesita agua dulce?
No, tú lo limpias.
Ok. ¿Hasta las 8?
Sí, hasta las 8.
Ok, gracias.
After one day of hard working, Footloose was ready. Mauricio promised me to guide me next day to Livingston.
Het is nog donker. Ja, het is licht genoeg, maar je kan nog niks zien op de camera.
In Guatemala today, when everything is going well, pull me over the sandbank. Now this trip to Livingston is actually a beautiful trip over the river.
But still, I'll be so happy to be back at sea. There you see the big moon that's helping with the good tide.
Yeah, there I'm going. Why am I leaving such a beautiful country? Guatemala is a beautiful country. I enjoyed making trips inland, but from the moment that I was towed over the sandbank, I felt restless and trapped. I realized that there are actually just a few moments in a year where the water seems to be high enough to get back to sea with the help of 2 towboats. I didn't like the enormous force needed to get in. The idea that my boat will undergo the same force again but then into the sea made me feel concerned. Now is not only the draft of my boat the limit, but our borders closed as well. Just in the week that the tide will be high enough, the president prohibited to navigate the rivers, lakes and coastal sea. The embassy helped me to get permission for leaving Guatemala on the only possible day and time with a Zarpi for the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and in my case, I got permission from Curaçao.
Yes, I see the sea. Oh my god, this is such a scary moment. I hope everything goes well. Okay, within a few hours I'll be at sea. I hate this. My rudder is stuck or so. I don't know what's going on with my rudder. Yeah, they're pulling my rudder through the mud. That's not a good idea.
Getting Footloose towed over the bank was way more difficult than coming in. I was totally stuck, and it took me over 1.5 hours and the use of my engine to get back at sea.
Well, Curaçao, here I come! Oké, nog eventjes zolang ik internet heb. Volgens de weersverwachting staat er geen wind. Nou, dit is wel wind in mijn beleving, maar oké. Even kijken hoor. Night, everybody. I'm not gonna sleep. Weer Guatemala. Also just a moment that everything is together, like there is a reef directly on my course, and I first wanted to pass it on the other side, but it's just not possible to go the other round. And of course the red light, the bilge pump is on again, and so yeah, I opened the floorboards, tasted the black water, and I was happy because it is fresh water, but I'm also not happy because where I was afraid of they probably did not repair the tank well, so I have 500 liters water less. So the bilge pump will be busy for a while to get all the 500 liters. I hope it is only one tank, not the other, that I still have 500 liters left. This is how I look like after 3 nights no sleep. I'm doing well, sailing on the east coast of Belize. It is night, about 2:30 or so. I passed the reef, there are no ships. My bilge pump was on again, so that was not that fun, but it's just fresh water, so I just have less water. And that's I'm heading to Guatemala, Mexico, hoping I hoist my yellow flag, and I hope that they tolerate me on a mooring buoy. So I can sleep. That would be nice, and that the weather can calm down a little bit more. So it would be nice if I can be there in Curaçao for at least 24 hours, and then I go on to Cuba. So I need to repair some things. My anchor wrench is not working again. Repair. I can't repair my water tank, but I need to check how it is with my water. The bilge pump is pumping, but nothing is going out, so I have to see how I can fix that. And sailor mat, the rudder of the sailor mat came loose. It is like a plastic bolt. Must be plastic, like if I hit something that it won't break the whole sailor mat. But the plastic bolt broke. And that's pretty difficult to do that while at sea with. So yeah, that's it. Let's hope that they allow me for mooring. I'm afraid they won't. I'm afraid they will send me away. I can show them the mess inside. With a big wave, I fell, everything fell, and I hit my head pretty bad, but I'm okay. So yeah, I prefer to have one night to sleep and then go on again. But if not, I'm okay. I will go on. I trust my boat. Yeah, that's the good part. Yeah. So there is Guatemala.
I studied the weather, the current and the marine traffic in the Caribbean Sea. Out of experience, I chose to sail northeast first. That will be one of the hardest parts. There will be no place to go to until Mexico. Belize is close and gives big fines. Also is Belize not charted well and the holding is bad. Honduras mainland is not safe. Returning to Guatemala is not allowed, so my first leg will point to Isla Juventud, Cuba. I need to cross the marine traffic as soon as possible so I will get some sleep once away from traffic and land. When I can't head far enough east, my second option is pointing to Guatemala first and then cross the Yucatan Channel and the marine traffic there. Sleep will be a problem for at least the first 3 days. Mexico is still open for yachts, but not a place to be during hurricane season, which starts in June. At the south coast from Cuba, I will encounter less current. The wind will come a little north from east. From Cuba, I will cross to Jamaica, and from there I need to find my way east. As I have been in many places of this route, I feel confident that if necessary I can make a stop to anchor. As I cannot pick my weather windows, I just need to sail as far east as the Dominican Republic. The sea north of Colombia can be extremely rough, and I need to avoid that. My biggest concerns are the currents and the marine traffic and bad weather in the Western Caribbean. I understand that there's no place to set foot on land in between Guatemala and Curaçao. Now I only need to pick up a mooring pole and then finally get some sleep.